Hi. Excuse me. So I'm always eating before my live stream. So. We come to the I was reading this book today. It's really inspiring. To Make Faith Work by Pastor Iyakilome. For those of you who are Christians, you should have an idea of who Chris Iyakilome is. Actually, the head pastor and founder of Christ Embassy, Love World Publishing Ministry. There are so many titles in this that you really enjoy. Sorry about the background noise. Just have to make do with it.
Your company.
I'm sorry that I'm eating. Life. Hi, Rani. Good day. How are you doing? So there's just what? I think it is.
No, I turned it off when I turned everything off.
Okay, you had turned off.
Yeah. When we're going on the inverter.
Oh, Rani, nice to meet you. Welcome to my live stream. How is India today? Namaste. Thank you for joining. That's the only thing I know in India because I watch a lot of your films. So what do you do? Can I know more about you, Rani? I want to be your friend. I don't know why I'm shining this much too. So I did a collaborative live stream yesterday and I wasn't really impressed in the turnout. I think I had about I think I had just one person who collaborated yesterday, but for my viewers, the viewers were really small. So I feel like my timing is bad. Yeah, when you say namaste, it's really good. Oh, thank you, namaste. Thank you so much. So my live stream yesterday was really not good. Rani, you have to permit me. I'm eating while on the live stream. So the reason why the live stream was not good yesterday, it was actually a collaborative live stream, is because I had just one person to collaborate with, and then what else? The reason I didn't have a lot of viewers. So at the end of the day, my watch hour was really low. Because the reason right now this channel I'm working on is not monetized. So the reason for my live streams and collaborative live streams is so that I keep the page active and also so that I can grow time as fast as possible. Both for the channel and for my collaborators' channels too, because most of my students are really start-up content creators, so they are nice. If this is the first time you're on my stream, please, we have another channel. We have other channels that we're growing together with this one. So we go there and see what we do. Last word for the day.
I think it was maybe just some connection.
Spark from where?
The transformer now.
Oh, okay.
No, it's the repair is too. Nigeria is not this efficient.
When I came to it was because I was just like, okay,
Oh, you
I'm
heard
about
the
to
sound?
run. Yes, it sparked. I was here. I saw the lights from outside.
But immediately as it came and I was on my phone, then the group.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, hey, God, transformer again.
Even Soso shouted. She jumped outside and you know what it means? You've gone for days without NEPA, and then it finally, it's not even up to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I just heard shouting. She jumped outside and I saw her. She just stood like this.
I'm cramping.
Thank you much for joining. I appreciate it big time. I appreciate because you're a new friend from India. A lot of people from India always help my channels to grow because one of my side hustles beside me being a content creator is to grow channels from scratch to monetization. So I was saying earlier that I was reading this book early this morning. Wasn't working today, so this book, and I really love it. For those of you who are Christians, you've surely come across Pastor Chris Iyakilome, founder and head pastor of Christ Embassy, founder and head pastor of Love War Publishing Ministry too. He writes a lot of inspiring books. So it's not just for Christians per se. Why I will say this, whether you're Buddhist, you're Christian, you're pagan, you're Muslim, some of these faith books I read because it's going to help you empower your faith in whoever you believe in. So let me just read you a little bit of the content. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm hoping I have a lot of viewers so we can go on with how you can actually solve problems. So when you join us, don't forget to click on the like button. Secondly, you subscribe to the channel if this is your first time on this channel, and then you go to the comment section, you drop your comment. Let me know where you're watching me from because it's very important. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know what you do on YouTube. Let me also know if you have a problem you want me to solve. So I'm right here to support you to solve the problems you have on your YouTube channel. So let me know. While waiting, let me tell you what I did this morning. And these are some of the things you should do. Gonna build your mind. So the content of this book, I'm also gonna share with you, depending on how active the content creators are for your questions and my response. But I'm gonna show you another book I'm reading. So the chapters of this book, we have 8 different chapters. Let me just give you the titles. And the reason why I say it's good for everyone. The faith to live. You already have faith. Jesus teaches us how to receive. Receiving is by faith. 2 kinds of faith. Little faith and great faith. Weak faith and strong faith. So for the 2 kinds of faith, we have 2, which goes to chapter 6. Okay, go back to the titles. Sorry, if you're joining, please go to the comment section where you're watching from. Let me know your problem on YouTube so I can respond to that. But while waiting, let's see what I've been doing because I didn't work, but I was trying to build my mind. So for the chapter 1, we have the faith to live. The second chapter we have, you already have the faith. You already have faith. Chapter 3, Jesus teaches how to receive. Chapter 4, receiving is by faith. Chapter 5, 2 kinds of faith. Now these 2 kinds of faith come in chapter 6 and 7. So chapter 6 is the first kind of faith, little faith and great faith. Those are the 2 kinds of faith, right? The 7 is weak faith and strong faith. You have a weak faith, you have a strong faith. Excuse me. So chapter 6, I insist on this because I was so confused. Little faith and great faith. Chapter 7, weak faith and strong faith. And chapter 8, which is the last chapter of the book, is the conquering power of faith, or the conquering power of faith. So this is the reason why I say this is good for everyone. The first reason I say this because whatever you do in life, you need to have faith to be able to succeed in that. So it is not about your religion, it is about the faith you have in what you believe. So they will not say that you can't read this because it's from Pastor Pentecostal church or for Christians. No, it's not just for Christians, it's for everyone. So you want to be able to read this so you know how you need to work with your faith to be able to live or to get what you want. Now, another reason why I love this, why I say anyone, notwithstanding your faith, can read it, is because besides the only thing, before I go into that, the only thing on this content that actually makes you feel like this is for Christians, number 3, which is about Jesus taught us how to receive. So, but it doesn't matter. I don't know much about Buddhists. I know little about Muslims. But what you believe in, what you have faith in, is definitely what you're going to have. So if you're reading this book and you come to chapter 3 where it talks about Jesus and you don't know Jesus and maybe you're biased about that, in your mind, take out the Jesus name and fill in any name you feel comfortable. You can put in your husband's name if that's what you want to, but just read and understand what this receiving faith is. Okay, I'm not saying you should not believe in Jesus. I'm just simply saying that I just want everybody to be able to read this book and read it flexible, notwithstanding the fact that it's a Christian who wrote the book, but just have an open and read it. If you don't want to say it's Jesus, you can say my husband, or a mentor, anybody that mentors you in everything you do. So it's one of the books I recommend you to read. The conquering power of faith. What you do in your life that you will succeed in is you do not have faith in it. So have faith, and whatever you're doing, you will definitely receive it or succeed. Okay? Please, if you're just joining us, let me know where you're watching from, and let me know the problem you have with YouTube channel so I can help you in any way that I can. Please do not forget that when you join us on this live stream, click on the like button and share this live to as many people as possible. I would love that. It will help us to grow. I'm actually working towards monetizing this channel by the end of this month. Okay, so I need the watch hours to get this going. And please, you can join us first channel, which is the Claudia from Good TV. We talk about different ways you can make money from the social media space, from affiliate marketing to digital products to getting remote jobs online, freelancing, and a lot more. So you want to be there with us and support us with your watch, with your comment likes, with super thanks, with super stickers, join our membership, and also why we give you the knowledge that you need. So please click on the like button when you join, and also make sure that you share this live to as many people as possible. Namaste. Randy says he likes it when I say namaste. I learned it from a lot of movies, from Indian movies. I'm supposed to be shooting, like really to shoot today. So I'm gonna go into preparing my makeup. While I wait for you guys to join me, when you join me, make sure you click on the like, you drop comments to what the problem you have with your YouTube channel is, so I can respond to you. To share the live so we can have people joining us. Because for us to be able to get the watch hours, it's not how long we are on the live stream. I hope you guys didn't hear that one. Sorry guys. I got interrupted. So have mercy. I want something real quick. So let me set something up. Let me put a backdrop. We're gonna have a live stream later today at 5 p.m. A collaborative live stream. So if you're interested to collaborate so you can grow your followers, your watch hours, then make sure you join us at 5 p.m. Go to our videos on this channel, watch them, join our WhatsApp link and Instagram channel so that you can get the invite to collaborative live stream. Okay, so sorry guys, I am back like I never left. Let's take off the green screen, or maybe I leave the green screen because I see my face better. Let me see. Okay, because So something just happened. I've been talking for more than 30 minutes and I muted my mic. Wow. But it's okay. That was equal to doing like a stream that you're present physically. I don't want to laugh. And most of you are just popping in, looking at me and going back out. So what I was trying to say is I'm using my second phone to check some of my students that I'm bringing up on this YouTube, and most of them are live now. I know a lot of them will still be live, but I've seen 3. And the first one, he had about 15 plus people watching his live stream, even better than what we're doing here. The second one had 3, the third one had 3. And this third one, I'm so happy for her because it wasn't really working. She really wanted to give up on the channel until she went one of my videos, got to me, I should coach her. And here she goes. Thank God I was talking about her channel. That's what helped me to know that I had paused my channel. Try as much as possible when you go on a live, you do it for more than 2 hours. This live stream is going to be 2 hours because we have a collaborative live stream at 5, so I will need to take a break. I'm going to take a break and then rest for an hour, then come back by 5 for the collaborative live stream. So I was saying before that if you don't know what to say on your live stream, make sure that you try either of the ways, either going on the collaborative live stream or you go on a silence live stream. I love silence live stream because you can go on the silence live stream and you're sleeping. All you need to do is set up the silence live stream, put your phone on charge, make sure you have enough data, then make sure you turn off your mic. When you turn off your mic, you leave it there. Even if you snore, nobody's gonna hear you. So this is my third student that is live streaming right, really doing well. And she has 25 plus live stream that she's gone on, and this has been a back-to-back. And most of the live stream is silence live stream. So when you don't have time, you can do this. So please try as much as you can. Let me know when you join us. Click on the like and comment section. Let me know what troubles you're facing on your YouTube channel. But as for that, we have to go back to makeup. Okay. So the first thing we did on this makeup phase was to apply my primer. I actually love the feel of the primer on my face. Okay, it makes the face very smooth. If I bring the face closer, you would see pimpleless. It's just a flawless face. Okay, we've already applied the pencil to our eyebrow, right? No, this camera is not the mirror. It can deceive me. I don't know, because it is fine. I just feel like what I'm seeing there is not exactly what I see from this other mirror. Try to use this. Okay. What now do we have to do? Concealer. We have to conceal the face. But I don't like to use this concealer. It's brighter than my skin. It's too bright. Too bright. Please, when you join us, make sure you go to the comment section and let me know the problems with your YouTube channel so I can help you with that. Like I said, we have a collaborative live stream later in the day. So if you want to join us, make sure you do that so you can join the live stream and grow your watch hour and your subscribers. we're gonna watch this channel. This channel is already, we have enough subscribers, but the watch hours, we're still on it. So by the grace of God, before the end of this month, we're gonna get that done. So, I don't know where I kept my concealer. And the concealer I use is very expensive. Okay, we can find it. I know I dropped it somewhere. Don't know exactly where. This other one is too bright, but I think I'm gonna use it. Don't know where I kept the other concealer. So while I'm doing my makeup, I'm waiting for you guys on the comment section. I'm just trying to distract myself because I did live stream, but I need it. I need this channel to grow as fast as possible. I need to get this channel monetized as fast as possible. Hey, I see you guys at the viewer's eye. So when you click on the like, go to the comment section, let me know where you're watching from so that I can give you a proper shout out and help you grow your watch hour. I can't see the concealer I use often. This one, the reason I don't like it is because it's brighter than my color. Since I'm not good at makeup, I always want to go with products that are either my skin tone, or maybe even a little bit darker than my skin, so that if I go wrong, you guys wouldn't know. But when it is lighter than my skin, it becomes a problem because every mistake becomes very visible to your eyes. So I need to conceal the brows. Are you seeing how light this one is? This is supposed to be used by professionals who know exactly how they come into your skin. And the truth is, I can actually be a professional in makeup, it's just that I don't have the patience to. You look at this beginning part, you see that I've been able to blend it in, right? My darlings, it's not easy work. I think I need to go to the salon. The brows are really overgrown. Go fix it. Is it better? Somebody should say something. You guys should stop making me feel like. So I have to record like 6 videos today and I have 2 streams to do, so it's gonna be a lot today. This one will be done in the next 1 hour, 15 minutes. And the second one starts at 5, the collaborative live stream. And then after that, I have to now record at least 4 videos. 2 for this channel and 2 for the other channel. I try my best. If it's not good enough, just enjoy it like that. See here, guys, to be a woman is not easy. Also, depending on the kind of job you do. Some of the jobs you do, even if you don't like makeup, you're forced to. Because right now, people judge you with what they see. Like, if you go on other people's live stream, you realize that they do a lot of makeup before even begin live stream. Or if it is not makeup, they've used filter everywhere to make their body flawless. And start advertising skincare product, which is a lie. I actually a brand ambassador of a skincare product, Classic Skin. But to tell you the truth, take a closer look at my skin. Flawless. But some would do a lot of makeup to cover up things, acne and things like that, and they advertise products. You guys go buy, and then the products don't work for you. Some of them are just after the money. I remember when the lady employed, she was like, oh, she wants us to work with her products. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be your, she wanted me to be her ambassador. I told her, okay, I'm gonna be, but first I need to taste your product on my body so that when I'm telling people about it, I am sure that what is what they will get. I don't want people thinking, oh, this thing is good, and then when they buy the product, they don't see value from it. I want to be a community of sincere people. And thank God I used her for like 2 months. I saw result before I signed the contract with her and then started the work with her. The lady's brand is actually Classic Skincare. And no, the girl is good even when it comes to her slim product. She's really good. She's really good. I just pray that as she goes on with the business, she's not going to get at some point and start reducing the quality of the product, because that is one thing when they're getting client, they now start reducing the quality of the products to make more money. Darren, maybe I can buy. It's okay. It's me. So I'm grumbling about it makes me angry, cause, but I don't want to say it on this live stream. It just crossed my mind, and I grumbled about it. I think it's better, right? So one thing about my makeup is I always know how to blend the underpart, but when it comes to of my brow, but when it comes to the top part, I see a lot of makeup artists don't actually put concealer at the top part, but I always do, and I always have difficulties blending it in, which like I learned from them, blending makeup is the highest way to succeed with good makeup. But still, man, c'est pas facile. Sometimes it might actually be easy patience because I think I've gotten it well now. Do you see? Even if my hand isn't really that strong, but I feel like I don't see the extra whitening that I always have on my eyes. And I know another thing, one makeup artist that teaches me makeup says is I don't know how to put my eyelashes. We'll see about that today. Before that, let me blend the other side of the eyebrow. If you can help me with the makeup, I'll be grateful. Baby girl is trying her best. Okay, how do you guys say this one now? I think I still have like some rough patches that have not blended well. Let me try more. I think makeup is mostly for, just need patience. You need patience, right? If you guys are just joining, let me know where you're watching me from on the comment section. It's a little bit smooth. So I think it's mostly patience. When you have the patience, you can actually blend it in. So it feels better. Hey, mommy, good evening. You see? I think the eyebrow is good now. If it's not good, we've tried. From Norway. So we're done with that eyebrow. That's why I hate this concealer, because this concealer is brighter than my color. So it gives you need to work very hard to make sure that it comes out flawless. But if I was doing this with the other concealer that I can't find right now, I wouldn't have taken much time. I have another one here, but both of them are still very light on my skin. Thank you. I'm beginning the light though. So I think we've worked on that. Just have to clean a little bit of what we highlighted and put on the forehead. So the next one has to be the foundation itself. And one thing about my foundation, I always like my foundation foam to be a little bit wet, not dry. I had already put a little bit of foundation on the So the foundation is a little bit better than my skin, but my loose powder is my skin tone. So that's what I do mostly when I go to buy my makeup. One of them must be my skin tone, and then the other will be a little bit brighter so that I can blend the two. Okay, let's do it. We've taken too much time, and then people are coming in and we need to start class. So just go for what you're comfortable with when it's foundation. Like you're looking at me now, it looks very bright, right? It looks like more than my skin tone, but when I blend it in, you will enjoy it. Let's just do it. Do it fast. I'm losing time. Only the brows took us about 30 minutes. And that's because of the concealer. I couldn't find the concealer I prefer. So when you're actually putting your foundation, you have to go towards your ear and your under chin and your neck, depending on the clothes you're putting on. If you're putting on like a turtleneck, then you don't need to touch your neck. But if you are putting in something, you have to touch your neck and even touch your chest so that it should blend and you have the same skin everywhere. Because sometimes you see people, the face is like this, and when they lift up their neck, you see a different skin. Yes. It does not look like my skin, but I'm gonna blend it in. I'm gonna blend it in. The most important thing, if you know that you cannot blend it in, you don't know what to do to blend it in, try as much as possible to buy something of your skin. so that you don't have to go through the blending in process and all that. Okay. Right. So then when I'm actually done with my, when I put the first layer, I always like to use this brush, blend it in again before I go with the other powder. Yeah, I'm gonna blend it in. Just hold on for a bit, you would see the result of the blending in. So when I'm getting my foundations, I actually get two kinds of foundation. The first one, which is really brighter than my skin, and then the second one, which black to do highlighting, and then another one which is even darker than my skin. So if I'm in a haste going somewhere that I'm sure I don't have the time to blend, I'm gonna use the darker one. So. Okay, let's come in with the darker shades now. So where do you highlight? Here. Do you see the skin, the tone of this one? You see that is darker. So the next place you have to put, you highlight at the side of your nose. Okay, and also here. Then I'm gonna go for another darker shade. That shade is to highlight the edges of my hair, the edges of my face. So I actually have 3 shades, but you can do with just one. It all depends on you. You can do with just one shade, the shade that is exactly your color. This third shade is actually darker than me. It's not my skin, it's very dark. It's like for somebody 2 shades lower than my skin tone. So if I'm running it to somewhere, this is what I actually use, because I'm sure that I won't make any error or I don't have time to blend in or blend out. So you put at the edge of your face. And then also you add the other one here. There is a first layer of your skin and then the darker layer. Not on your cheeks, not here. I'm gonna put blush. Here you put blush, below here. So below your cheek is where you actually put this. All right. So there we go. We go back with, you can actually use something to clean it. Remember, we actually tried to blend our face with this one, so it still has that very bright foundation we had. Okay, so you clean it a little bit, and then you blend it in. Take your time. I'm using the mirror, my camera, but I want to change it because it's not that, it makes it very bright. I'll see it here. Now, if you look at this side of my face, you realize that it's a little toned down than this one, which is still very loud, showing you that my face is something, I use a foundation brighter than my skin tone. So as you're blending it in, it is actually reducing the whiteness of your of the foundation you use. Do you see a difference now? So makeup is an art. All right, makeup is actually an art that when you start doing it, you feel like you're gonna look like Junjun Calabar. But when you've gone further and you keep blending it well, but when you start doing makeup, don't try what I'm trying right now. Just go for your one foundation that is your skin tone. But when you've gotten professional, you can now, or better, because I'm not yet a professional. When you've gotten better, you can try things like this, but don't try it on the day you're going for a party or something like that. Now, can you see the difference between the first foundation and then this one which I've blended in? So that's how it works. We are not actually done yet. Not done at all. So actually the final foundation. So we've used 3 different shades on the face. If you look at this part of my face, there is actually a dark highlight. It is darker than here. This side too is darker than here. And the edges of my face, but you cannot see the fine line, right? You cannot see a fine line difference because actually blended in very well. But you see some people, when you look at face, you actually see that, oh, there is a line between this foundation and this one, or the blush and their face. So you need to take your time, get a blending brush, a lot of them that you can use to blend. I also have something like this. And when you're using this one, you're just touching your face bit by bit when you're done putting all the foundations you're looking at using on your face. So especially where you had blend very well, especially where you had double foundation. We also used it on our nose, so you had to do that too. Okay, so we're done with our foundation, and then I want to highlight my eyes. There is a problem when you want to highlight. Let's go for the highlight. Scary moment, because if you make a mistake after about 1 hour with your makeup, you're going to notice that your eye bags, this one is actually to hide your eye bags. So you have to be very tactical about this one. I actually always love to hold my nose and then do it very well because I have underneath eyes that are twisted. So you want to make sure you highlight it very well without keeping any fine lines. Okay. Then on top of your nose, for those of you who want to hide nose after your makeup, okay, and then here too, you want to have a pointed chin, right? And you can still highlight this part with darker shade of powder here and here, okay? Sometimes you can get for your, how do they call this powder again? For your loose setting powder, you can get 2 shades, lighter shade and the darker shade. So just like we've put the lighter shades right here, you know, to hide eye bags and all that, you can now also put the darker here to make your chin longer and your nose like a white man's own. You leave it for some time to set in. And please, when you're getting this one, try to get something really nice, a good product. This is actually from Flawless. And I use Flawless and I use Benya. I don't know if this brand is Banana. A lot of people have been using banana for some time. I still use it because I feel like it really is still well fine. You have money to get the MAC products, the Fendi's and all that. Okay, there's one part of the makeup that always aches me. I don't know if it's for everybody. Excuse me. For the eyeshadow. I always prefer on nude colors. I'm not going to talk more about this eyeshadow because I'm still working on my eyeshadow. I'm still working on it. So I always go for nude. It's my comfort zone. Yes, like the white man's nose. I always prefer to go for a nude color so I'll not, even if I go wrong, you won't notice. So this is the color I prefer. Before, when I used to do my eyeshadow or even put makeup on my face, I used to really be hard. Like, no, you have to be soft about it. Don't be hard on your skin. Just touch it in lightly. It's not like a hardcore massage or deep tissue massage. It's just smooth and soft. You have a good product, it's definitely gonna come out. Okay. All right. The next color. Always try to clean your brushes because it's, let's say for example you're someone who does makeup a lot. Today your makeup, tomorrow your makeup, and you don't clean your brushes and you're using different colors for your eye, so you're gonna have a lot of problems. Let me see, which of you should I use for my crease? For my crease, I actually like to use something of a darker shade. This is where your crease is. Like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about this because I'm still learning too. Learning process. So use the same color for both your crease. Guys, please, when you're doing your makeup, make sure that it's cold enough. I'm already feeling like I've been working. Give me 1 minute. Okay, got it. 60. So we were at the crease. So you can see the crease, right? Then the other thing you have to do is your under your eyebrow. Under your eyebrow also needs a separate color, and I always want to go with something brighter, a little brighter, just to highlight the eyebrow. Sorry, let me clean this. A little bit brighter. Don't know if you can see that. When you put something a little bit brighter, it actually helps you. Hey, Elizabeth, thanks, Win. How are you doing? We have our session at 5. I hope you're prepared. The collaborative live stream at 5, we have that. So you see, when you put a little bit bright under the eye, it just pops out the eyebrow. You can see from both sides. Look at this one here and look at this one. You can see that there is a difference, right? So always do that when you are doing your not very bright, just a little bit, because if you do it very bright you become like a vampire. Okay, do you see it pops out the eyebrow? I'm glad you're fine, who had a great day and you're preparing for a collaborative live stream earlier today. Later today, sorry. Now I'm almost done. I almost forgot. Like I've told you, people, I always go with my comfort zone when it comes to this part of the makeup because I'm really good at it. So rather than me going wrong, I just need something dark at the edge of my eyes. How do I look? Feels better, much better. Let me use this mirror. I used a nude color at the beginning of my eyes, and then at the edge, I did something darker, just a little bit or more, depending on you. Don't know how they call it, kind of. I think they call it smoky eyes or whatever. But mine is not smoky, mine is just clothing. Okay. So when you're done with your eyeshadow, you need to own a blending brush for your eyeshadow. It's very important. This eyeshadow, I have four different colors I've put there. There was a nude sparkling color here, one here, another color on my crease, and the white one, the little bright one under my eye, right? Under my brows. So your blending brush now to blend everything in. You don't want someone to look at you and see fine lines on your makeup. See? Just look for your concealer. You need another brush. So beside the amount of brushes you have, because if you see the amount of brushes I have just for my eyeshadow, there are a lot of them. Okay? But you need your blending brush is the most important. When you're done putting whatever you're putting there, you use the blending brush to blend everything in. Make sure that you don't have fine lines. Not a makeup artist, but I can do something, right? Sa, sa, sa. The pressure been rising. Makeup is coming, it's coming, it's coming. Oh. Just give me a minute. There's a brush I cannot see and I need to blend this into my skin. Let's still use it to begin our blending. I'm not seeing the brush, my blending brush for my highlight. And I'm gonna hack it with another one. Okay. The pressure's been rising. So when you're done blending that part, do you see? It looks flawless, and if you come closer, you see it's very smooth. Okay, we don't have any emoji on. There's no emoji on. Okay, just blend everything in. Now you can go to line your eyes. Let me see which one I have right here. I have different one days, but I think let me first of all do my eyelashes. Kiss Beauty, right? For those of you who have good eyelashes, long eyelashes, you don't need artificial eyelashes. You could just use this and then you are good to go. But for some of you who have finished your eyelashes like me, you need eyelash. Take your time to do this so it doesn't get into your eyes. It's very important. Your eye, in life, you have to be very protective of your eyes. So like I said, if you have good eyelash, you just have to do this and you're good to go. But as you guys can see, I finished my own with artificial. I don't lie to you guys, this is a lot of work. If you're a lady who doesn't like makeup, you're lucky. Because you don't have to go through this stress. It's too much to do. It's already 78 minutes, we're still on the makeup. Anyway, we're almost done. Okay. Firstly, we're done with this, and then I want to line the eyes. I have a special way I like doing my eye, lining my eye. But before I do that, I have to leave this to dry up a little. Because if I want to interfere with doing this and what I've already done with the lashes, it's going to make it dirty. So let me just give it a moment to dry off. The pressure's been rising. While we wait, let me see what I want to do with my lips. Huh? Naira. Let me see what I'll do with my lips. I'm really good at lips, at doing my lips, but I'm gonna try. I think I will use you. I like using nude colors on my lips with, or doing my under lips. I'm gonna try something different. We'll try that together. We'll try that together. A minute for this to dry up. While waiting, give me a break. Okay, back like I never left. So I think it's dried enough right now. Let me just blend my face a little more. Let me blend the face a little more before. Where is see, this makeup not gonna stress me, okay? All right, just want to dab the face a little bit. All right, have the eyes done, and this is what I'm using. If you're not comfortable with this, you can use a normal pencil, a dark pencil eye. There are a lot of them in the market. I actually went in if I left it somewhere so I could show you that other one, because it's smooth. But this one, you need to take your time not to dirty your eyes. Take your time. So you can line your eyes differently. It must not be the same way I am, but I always like it to have a sharp pointy end. So I'm good with this one. Let's go to the next eye. Okay. You have to be very careful with your eyes so you don't also send dirt into your eye. This extra drama is just what I like, okay? It's not for you. If you like it, you can do the same. But make sure it's equal to the other one. So when I finished with this, I realized it was this. So we are done lining the eyes. Sometimes you can actually line it with white underneath, and then at upper part you do that with dark. But it's not my thing. I love it like this. So let's go to put on our eyelash. That's the cocoa work now. Good work. But what happens with the eyelash is that it just makes your makeup very bold. The two things that will make your makeup bold is your eyelash and your lips. Some people like it like drama eyelashes. But I love something like this. Very long, not very short. Just open. And then I do that. I always put my eyelashes using my hands. There's actually a pin you could pin that and use, but it's been difficult for me. Go with what makes you comfortable. If you can do it with your hands, good. If you can do it with the pin, good. The pin doesn't work for me. Now before lashes, you actually have to, there's some sharp edges right here on your eyelash. You can use a blade to cut it off. You guys know we are on YouTube. There are some things that are not accepted, like sharp objects and all that. So you will not see it, but I'm just showing you right here at the edge of it. There's always gum on it too. So you can take it out before you put your own gum. I don't use the other type. I love this one. It works better for me. So you just remove the gum from the company and then you cut off those harsh edges. You apply your own gum and it goes. So I'm just taking off the gum, the industry gum. I actually thought I brought a blade here. So. The price has been rising. Okay, sorry, I'm breaking down everything just to get this done with. My God, 90 minutes. I said we're gonna be here for 2 hours. We're almost 2 hours. And the only thing we've done is this makeup. Line your eyelash gum just very faintly on your eyelash. See, at first what I used to do is I will pack the gum. You're welcome back, Mommy Joy. At first I will pack them, and then when you put it, you realize there's something uncomfortable around your eyes. But do it very light like this, and you can still use your hand to clean it off, or you can use your, whatever you have, tissue, to clean the extra gum that maybe you made a mistake for it today. I've already seen a mistake I did right here. Sorry, I'm doing this off camera. So I forget that my camera is in the portrait form. So I was just cleaning extra of it. Let me use my mirror to do this part. It's delicate. Okay. Do you see how it makes my face bold right now? Before this side of the, okay, see. And then, see. Different. So make sure you line your eyelash just above your natural eyelashes. This is difficult, but you can. You just need to keep trying.
Yes.
So you adjust it very well before it dries up. Because if it dries up, you'll not be able to adjust it. So you have to do that while you're playing. Let's go to the second one. So as you can see, the lashes is not very long, it's not very short, it's just the medium size of it. And as I said, make sure you line your glue, your eyelash glue, very light on the end, from the beginning till the end. When you put it too much, it's gonna look so artificial when you put it on your eye, when you put too much glue. And then why I use this kind of eyelashes because of my job, and I also don't want to sleep. I don't like sleeping with makeup or anything artificial on me. That's why most of the times you will see me with a hair like this. When I put on the wig, when I get back home, I just take off everything. Even for my nails right now, using that stick-on nails. I've used it. I think the last time I actually had artificial nail on was December, and because I was traveling. And after that, when I came back, I took it off. I've been doing stick on when I'm going for events, when I'm going to shoot, it on just like this. When I'm done filming, I'm going to take it off and be like someone who didn't even have lashes on. This is it. So take your time when you've just lined it and adjust it. Sorry, I have to really adjust it well. Right now that it's not yet dry. The reason I love using my hands is because I can use my hands as I want to my eyes. But if I was using that pin that they hold the lashes, when I get here, my eyes will start, if I shiver a little bit, I can pierce my eyes. So I always prefer to use my hands. This is me though. If you think you can use that and it works for you, you can go ahead. There are people that can use their hands to do it, and there are some that can use only their hands but not the pin. So these are the lashes. You have to try to close and open to see if you're comfortable. If not, you can put it to the end, because most of the times when it comes too close to your eyes, it starts piercing your eyes. So one thing you have to do when you're putting your eyelashes is look at your natural eyelashes. Where your lashes start, that's where you should put the artificial one. But if you take it a little bit ahead of where your natural eyelashes start, you're going to face difficulties. It will be uncomfortable for you. So try as much as possible for it to start where your lashes natural. So we're done with that. The pressure's been rising. Now let's do the proper cheek. We've not done my cheeks, right? I hope you know that we're not done at all. So I love this color. You can use whatever you prefer, but I personally love this one because it speaks well for men. So you just take a little bit of it, and for you to know exactly where to put, you just have to pretend to be smiling. Now, when you're putting these cheekbones, there are actually a lot of ways you can put it to, change the shape of your face. Sometimes you have to start like from here, coming down, and then to your cheek, from here, coming down to your cheek. It gives you a longer face. But when you just take from here to here, it gives you the rounder face. So depending on what you do on your face with your makeup, it can also help you change the direction, the look of your face at that moment. So another part I always look out for is here. I like it brighter. When it's brighter, it doesn't make you feel like mine too flat. Okay, so you just line the mid of your nostrils. Then for the chin too. All these, you need to have different brushes for it. So you need like a palette of brushes so that you don't mix them. I feel like this is not very bright, so let's add it a little. Let me use my camera. Oh my God, you needed to have seen it. Okay. Thank God I checked here. All right. Go back to using your blending brush to blend in. Okay. Blend this too. So whatever you put on your face, you need to use a blending brush to blend it so you don't have fine lines. How do you see the makeup now? We're getting there. I think just the lips left. And then a little bit of the dark sides of my face. So I have a palette of right here. Oh God, I didn't close the concealer. Go home. So, our next section with this, I want to highlight the nose more. So remember we have the shiny thing at the middle, right? So at the sides of it, we need something darker. When it's darker, it actually brings out the highlights. When you don't make it darker, you will not realize that there is a, it's not pop out your highlight. So you have to do that on the two sides, beginning from the crease of your eyes, the crease of your eye. This is your crease, right? You have to start somewhere here, coming down to your nostrils. Do you see a difference now? Do you actually see quite a difference? Now, what you do with this is you have to get another blending brush also and in. We have another one to do here. Remember, we also highlighted our chin. So you have to do this at the two sides. Do you see a difference? And then here too. And at the other side of the face. I love it. It's working, it's working, it's working. So most of the makeup I do that you see on my face, I do it myself, except for festivals and events. But I just, guys should, the makeup artist should eat the money. If not, if you're into content creation and all that, you can't be paying makeup artists every day, all right? It won't be easy for you. You have to cut down costs by doing it yourself. And remember, when you're done with a process on your face, you blend it in nicely. So our nose is ready. We still have the last set of loose powder, right? Right now, what we've got to do is the lips. And I was thinking I should do something with my top lip darker and then the lower lip brighter. So I will use this, the brown one for the lips. And this is the pencil. So let me use my mirror here. So I first of all line my lips, the edges of the lips, before I fill in the middle, so you can have a balance. Okay. We're gonna end this live in like 20 minutes because I have a collaborative live stream by 4 and I need to be ready for that. I'm already tired. Let me see. Good. We're not done with the lips though. I like the nude color for the lower lips. I don't think this is it. This isn't it. I want this one is, I want matte. a matte color. Kept that somewhere. I hope this is matte. Oh, I found it. See? I prefer this one. Let's see. I just want it to dry up a little.
Are you done? Let's go to
Thank you. Alright, I know that it looks very wild, but you don't have to judge the makeup from the beginning. Remember how the foundation looked when we started. So I just needed it to dry off a little bit. And then we're gonna highlight it with where did I drop that? Okay, I see where I left it. With a lip gloss. I'm gonna use a lip gloss on it. So now that there are two colors on our lips, you have to be very careful. There's a darker one up and this brighter one below. It's gonna look different in a minute. Now when you have the gloss on it, right, it brightens it and makes it mild. I'm back. So I was trying to make the fine line between the dark color and this other color to blend in. So this is how my makeup looks like. Of course, the last part of it, a makeup spray. This one is to make sure that the makeup set is intact and can stay longer. Okay, I'm gonna put on a very gigantic hair. Hi, gaming, how are you doing? I'm gonna put on a very gigantic hair, so I prefer this earring. just something small. Okay. B-Town, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. How was your day? So for all watch this makeup tutorial, I hope you learned something. This is 100 hours and 10 minutes of doing this makeup. This is almost 2 hours. But not regularly how I do my makeup for that long. No. It takes a short time, sometimes 30 minutes, depending on the product I choose to work with. Okay. Some products are easy to work with, especially when you use products that have the same skin tone as you. It will make your blending in very simple. But when you go complicated, you want to do this and do that, that's where you go see maniaka. Okay. All right. Like I said, I was gonna put on this. That's why I prefer to have the smaller earrings. The earrings on. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Let me see how I look on my mirror. Make that drip. So it's not a very complicated makeup. It's just I decided to make it complicated. So the last thing you have to do with your makeup is your loose powder. We haven't put the loose powder yet, right? I hope you guys know that. The compact powder. This I also use IV, flawless IV. So this is just everything on your face is blended in. You can do this before putting this in, but I always want to do it when I'm done with my hair and everything and I want to get going. I actually carry these compacts, this IV, everywhere in my handbag when you're coming off your car to go to the party or to wherever you're going to. You take it now and then you do the final by blending it in. Just like this. Brown, how are you doing? So let me know what you guys think about the makeup. Is it mild? Is it harsh? Now, to me, this actually looks like a mild makeup. What I could actually do to make it like I'm fully glammed is to use a lipstick, loud color lipstick. But this is dark and blended with this one makes it calming down and just gives my skin something else. Okay? But now imagine if I had used pepper red. So I have two compact powder. One is fairer than my skin and this one is actually my skin tone. So if I use a foundation that is brighter than my skin, I finish up with this one. Okay, I actually want to take out the backdrop that we have for a reason. Okay, it's making the makeup too bright, but if you look at the makeup and look at my neck, you're comfortable with it because it looks like it's the same color of my neck. Now, depending on the background I have, look at the background. Okay, if I want to make this other background, oh, it's gonna give me glitches too. I think this one is the only one that doesn't kiss. Okay. So excuse me, let me pack up. Too many brushes. I don't know who sent men into this kind of job of doing makeup. It's very strenuous. Guys, collaborative live stream starts in the it starts PM. It's already 18 minutes after 6. That's why I'm hurrying up to close this live stream so I could have a rest. At least 30 minutes before we do. Go to the group and indicate your interest. So I'm going to program you people on how you will come up for the collaborative live stream. If you have a question or worry, you can do that before we sign out. You have to oh no. A whole Bible of what? Makes and they are still not enough. They are still not enough. Who sent women into this kind of job? I don't know. I'm just packing up my makeup things so the next time I'm using them, I won't get confused. Step. Fully. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you're prepared for the live stream later today by 5. I'm actually about to end this one. This is actually 1 hour 90 into this live stream. So I have to take a break so that I can prepare for our collaborative live stream. Thank you so much, Bible verse. I appreciate it. All right, guys, thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget, we're going to go live in, that should be in about 30 minutes. Collaborative live stream, so it's not just going to be me, it's going to be a couple of creators that are here to grow and to support each other. So see you guys in a bit. I love you all. Prepare your questions, prepare your worries, prepare. People are going to ask you questions if possible and you need to answer, so prepare yourself for that. Love you all and see you soon. Wait, I don't understand. Something always happens on my before I end the live. So something always happens. Each time I'm about going live, that's when a lot of people are popping into the live stream. And it's just like, okay, what were you guys waiting for? Why is it now? Why is it at the time when you're about to leave, when everyone is preparing to come? Anyway, if you want to join our live stream, just hold on for 30 minutes and we'll be back with something greater.